So now, I gotta say it. I'll bring somewhere else because I've got young sisters here. You guys are young, right? Are you guys over 21? No. Okay. How old are you?
14.
And
13.
13. Okay. So I don't want to offend because now you guys are young sisters, right? So now, he married a billionaire. She married a billionaire. You said it was for the money. I agree. And his influence, right? Now, what kind of women deal with men for money? What kind of women have relationships with men for money?
Women that don't have a lot of money? Poor people.
Poor people, but I want specifics. There's a specific term that's used for a woman who will have relationships, sexual relationships at that, with a man for money. What is that called? What do you got?
2317.
Like a housewife?
Huh?
Like a housewife?
I'm saying, what? All right, let me just say something plain, right? What kind of woman has sex with a man for money? What is that called?
Gold digger.
Huh?
Gold digger.
Gold digger, but something else before that. That's a nicer word. Thank you. That's what it is.
Right.
A prostitute.
Right.
A prostitute has sex with a man for money. That's their job, right? Read that real quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
So now what we're teaching is that so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians, right? Those of that descent, we actually are the Jews in the Bible. That's what's going on in the news right now, right? We are the real Jews, okay? So now there was laws given to us on how to live. One of the laws that was given us with us being God's chosen people on how to live is, read that again.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
That our daughters, right, the women are not to be whores, read.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Nor the men to be sodomites. You know what a sodomite is? No? You guys don't know? A sodomite is a homosexual man. A man that deals with another man sexually. That's a sodomite. So God says that's not supposed to be among us as a people.
Right.
We're not supposed to prostitute our daughters, and our men are not supposed to want to be women.
Right.
So now, why did I bring that out? Give me some influencers that you got. Who do you guys look up to? Give me some names.
My mom.
Your mom, that's good. Give me some names of some women today that you guys look up to.
Beyonce. Megan Thee Stallion.
Who do you look up to?
Oh.
I know it's got to be somebody on TV. Who do you look up to? That's old.
Megan Thee Stallion.
That's what I'm waiting. Megan Thee Stallion. You guys like Megan Thee Stallion?
Cardi.
Doja Cat. You guys don't like them?
Yeah, we know them, but like they're
Who do you
okay.
guys like? Who do you guys look up to? Who do you guys listen to?
Cardi.
We listen to Didi Osama. Like,
Yeah,
you know Didi Osama?
Video summer.
Drill rapper.
Drill rapper? Okay. We'll touch on that for a minute. What else? Any women that you guys listen to?
What's that girl's name? Little girl. The girl from Munch.
From where?
IceSpice.
IceSpice, yeah.
What's her name?
IceSpice.
IceSpice?
IceSpice.
IceSpice? Where's she from?
She's from the Bronx.
Okay. So now let's first talk. What does she rap about?
She a hoe.
Whole stuff?
That nigga a munch. Nigga eater, he ate it for lunch. Bitch, on my body, I get what I want, like you.
All right. So let's talk about Cardi B for a second.
Same thing as Cardi.
You said, okay, same as Cardi B. Why do you like Cardi B? A lot of sisters look up to Cardi B. Well, why do you guys like Cardi B? What do you like about her?
Her music.
What about her music? What she sang or her flow? What is it? Is it what she sang?
Like the beat and stuff.
The beat, the flow.
What do you think about what she says?
Lyrics are kind of.
Don't even say that because you know you love me. I'm gonna throw my water bottle.
I haven't listened to her in a long while, but you know the lyrics are kind of.
Her past is terrible.
Her past is terrible?
Yeah.
Right, because what, she's coming out of a strip club, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now think about her lyric. That song that went famous. I'm old. The only one I know is WAP, right? That's the only song I've heard of because it's all over the news, right? That went famous. What do you guys think about that?
It's real gross.
It's like too much, like a thing that a kid shouldn't listen to.
A kid, I like that. She said it's not something that a kid should listen to. But who is that music pushed to? You think it's? I'm 37. You think that music is pushed to me and my generation? Who do you think they want to buy that record? You think I'm gonna buy the song?
Young people,
You think my wife is buying that record? Who's buying it?
like Gen Zs.
Huh?
Gen Zs.
Gen Zs, right? Which is around what age?
Like teenagers.
Teenagers, right? But what does that have to do with you? What do you know about that? Should you guys be having sex at your age? You said no, right? No. He's not sure. What do you think?
I have no comment.
Say no comment? What about you guys?
No.
Nah.
She said no. She said no. Okay. Read that again. Let me show you something.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
So now I want to stick on that point again. Us being a special people, our daughters are not supposed to be whored out. I want to show you something, right? There's statistics. You guys are young women, right? 13 and 14. 14 and 13.
I'm 14.
14, 13, how old? How old are you in the back?
13.
13. What's your
13.
name? Joelle?
Yes.
What's your name?
Shania.
Shadia?
Josephine.
Josephine, I'm off you, right? So watch this. At 13 and 14 years old, you guys are still considered children, right? You guys live with your parents, right?
Yes.
You guys, your parents are raising you. Your parents are providing for you. What comes with sex?
Kids.
Children. Are you guys able to financially and emotionally take care of children? No, you guys still got to go to school. You guys still going to school, right? So you guys are not at the age to be able to take care of children, but that's a consequence of sex. But you know what they're teaching your generation today? You don't have to worry about it because you know what they're building all throughout the city here? Abortion clinics. Over 100,000 babies get killed in New York alone every year. Every single year. You know what that is? Is that because those children deserve to die? No, it's because the parents are irresponsible.
Right.
So that's what we're supposed to be learning. But in the music, what they're pushing to you guys, and the influence they're pushing to you guys is, oh, you guys can just be wild. You guys can be free. You guys can go out there, have a good time. Sex is okay. You're experimenting. But they're not teaching you that, listen, sex is for a husband and a wife.
Right.
Hebrews 13 and 4. It's for a husband and wife. It's something special. I have 2 daughters.
Right.
And that's what as my daughters are getting older, this is what I teach them. Listen, a man, I'm gonna give my young sisters some game here, right? Because you guys go to school. I'm sure boys try to talk to you guys at school, right? And what kind of things do they say to you?
Freaky crap.
Freaky stuff, what else?
Trying to go out with us.
They tell you how nice you look, right?
Yeah.
They tell you you're special. Do they tell you that you're different?
Yeah.
They tell you they like you, right? You're not like all the other girls, right? You're special. I was in, what grade are you in? 8th grade? I was in 8th grade like 25 years ago. And we were saying the same stuff back then. It didn't change. It did not change. So read that.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
So now the Bible says that marriage is honorable. It's an honorable thing for Josephine and for Shania, right? For Joelle, right? To grow up and get married. To get married, to have children. That's an honorable thing. That's what the Bible says. It's not honorable for you to be pregnant at 17. It's not honorable to be a single mother.
Right.
It's honorable to be married, to be able to have a man a husband that's upright, that took you the right way, that went to your father and said, hey, listen, I want to marry your daughter. And he has done nothing with you before.
Right.
But now, hey, is it okay if I talk to your daughter? I really like your daughter, and I think it could go somewhere. I would like to marry your daughter maybe one day. And then get to know this man. And then now for your husband to be the only man that you've ever been with. That's an honorable thing. But you know what they're teaching in society today? Get out there, shop. Shop around. But you know what happens when women shop around? The value goes down. You're less likely to find a man that will marry you. And that's just the honest truth. I'm a man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Because there's a lot of men that will lie to you. There's a lot of grown men, I'm sure, that try to talk to you guys, right?
Like yesterday.
Grown men. You know that black and Hispanic young girls, 60% are sexually taken advantage of before they reach the age of 18. But that means, you know what 60% is? That means more than half of black and Hispanic women are sexually taken advantage of by somebody close to them or somebody in their community before they reach the age of 18. You know what that's also called? Child molestation.
Right.
That's something that's popular within our communities. Why? Because everyone's not teaching this. Everyone is not teaching. Listen, this is what's right according to God, and this is what's wrong. This is how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. Even when you go to the church. Even in the church, there's children having sex in the church.
Right.
And the pastor's not teaching this. Not say, hey, listen, sis, you know you got to get married. The pastor, what does the pastor say? I can't judge. But the Bible says to judge. How am I judging? I'm saying, listen, sis, don't do that. I'm judging you by saying that. Listen, wait until you get married. I'm judging you.
Right.
But I'm judging you righteously. You know why I'm judging you that way? Because I love you.
Right.
That's the love we're supposed to have for each other as a people. But that's what we're missing. Again, going back to the low self-esteem. You know why a lot of black women have low self-esteem? You know why a lot of black women, you see a lot of black and Hispanic women on Instagram, on social media, showing off their body, showing off their curves in half naked in bathing suits? You think you think, right, but you think they feel good doing that? You think they're doing that because it feels good? They're doing that because they're broken. A broken woman does those things. A woman with a husband that she loves, right, and that she respects, and that respects her, would not be showing her body on social media. The same women you see doing that are in their 30s, close to 40, and they're not married. No, there's nobody that loves them.
4 kids.
With 4 kids. They're single with 4 kids. That's not the way that we're supposed to live.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.